Rossini from the Latin America Amateur Championship. Looking for a birdie here.
He's having a good day today. A little messy in round one, but even par. Just birdied the 10th, so looking for 2 straight. Right, a bit more than he was expecting. The debutant.
Birdied his first hole ever in Masters tournament competition. There's a couple today. And after the birdie at 12, Brian Campbell on the tee at 13.
You can just aim it at that green tree through the fairway and swing away. No chance of him getting it to that. That's forgettable. It should be all right though. It's just become a 3-shot par 5 for him.
It's a familiar sound we hear on the 13th tee. The driver, after contact, just being dispensed to the turf in frustration. And they know what it impacted.
The hitter always knows. Exactly. Sometimes you get to the top of the backswing and all the alarm systems go off. Whoops! And then you react and recover, and it's not very good.
McKinnon will need 6 today.
Tall man, real rangy swing. Can create some speed.
The 12th, Rossini.
What you doing, buddy? What you doing, huh? You being a good boy? Are you being a good boy?
Pitching wedge. Fairly Argentinian.
Are you being a good boy? Oh, you're tired in there? Everybody laying down? You restless?
Too
Oh,
much club. Oh gosh, that is
a good boy.
headed on the
Good
downslope.
boy,
That is going to be
yeah.
ghastly to deal
Oh,
with.
you're a good boy. You a good boy? You a good
Said it
boy?
better myself. Guttural exhale.
Don't be mean. Be nice. Be nice. Good boy.
Given by
Good boy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Give me a kiss.
his 12th. Mike Weir.
Whoa.
That flag is down, right? The flag is right to left at the moment.
No, thank you. Don't do ads here, please. Thanks.
That is true to the wind forecast, which is supposed to be gently out of the northeast. Very methodical, calculated. A little indecision sets in.
Don't feel hope right now. Yeah, but straight this way. So the left half of that bunker tongue there will be 41 to cover. You want to give it a little over on the left like you did yesterday?
Tommy Land, as Caddy was saying to him, is Mike now thinking he doesn't have enough wind help to get this club to the hole. Tommy's saying to him, over the middle of the bunker is a little shorter a carry, you can go ahead and hit this club in your hand.
He likes it. It should.
Nice.
Best of the day.
Beautiful execution by Mike. It's some first-class caddying from Tommy Lamb. Convince your man he's got the right club, rather than be convinced and doubtful.
Low 40s, same thing, low 40s. Just over to the left side of that tongue.
Now Wyndham.
He's a lot longer than Mike Weir, who probably went with 8-iron, I would think. This is pitching wedge for Wyndham, and as far as I'm concerned, this does not have to be a full one for him.
best players in the world. From their caddies, they hear good shot when they hit it to 45 feet.
Especially here.
That is the 12th.
Never ever seen a bad 3 on Golden Bell.
McIlroy and Burns tied at the top. Scotty Scheffler out on the golf course with a couple of pars to start round 2 at the Masters.
It starts as a rumble that builds and swells into an unmistakable roar. Every ounce of anticipation released all at once. It's not just heard, but felt, because sometimes there are no words.
Man, I could really hit that ball. I miss it every day.
Well, maybe we should get you back out there, huh?
Hey, Gramps, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Is that you, Mike?
I need you to be my eyesight, okay?
You got it. Less grip, more hip.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think I should do here?
See if you can try it left hand low.
What you think about that?
I think you got 17 holes to go.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Same time next week?
Same time next week.
What's the difficulty playing off a pine straw?
Would he be able to shape a shot from there and get it anywhere close to the green?
I doubt it, to be honest.
We're still in this.
Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us, with free 1-year memberships and discounted tee times.
Did it hook?
What a shot!
As we champion the next generation who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness.
That's how the leaderboard looks here. The morning of day 2, the 90th Masters, just after 11 o'clock local time. Glad to have you with us. Amateur Matteo Pulsini, glad to be in this position. Back bunker. But Mark, we mentioned this yesterday. It's the first time we've had this angle. Just further illuminates the challenge these players face back here.
There's the ball just slightly embedded. Smiley face as a marking on the golf ball. Mateo won't have the biggest smile on his face from here because this is downright difficult. The good news, I'm not even considering going towards the green. Well, and the challenge now exacerbated. It was from this very bunker that in the Anwar, Asterisk Tally, who was leading the event, fell foul to Golden Bell and essentially cost herself the tournament. Because from back here, everything is downhill towards Race Creek, and if you miss, you're very easily hit in the water, and he's just trying to blast the ball and keep it out of the water. You don't want to miss when you hit yourself hard in the shoe like that.
No, but wisely taking his frustration out on himself and not any of the property here. Augusta National. He wants to be back here.
Are you
many
crazy?
times. And by the way, we know that Rory McIlroy was influenced last year by watching the Augusta National Women's Amateur. He mentioned that Carla Bernat Escuder's putt on the 18th hole was similar to his, and it helped in his read. I know players saw what happened on Saturday last week. They saw what befell the 17-year-old Asterisk Tally. By the way, it's happened, of course, to the very best in the men's game as well. It was 10 years ago on this hole where Jordan Spieth also made a 7 in a different way. With 2 in the water. Now Wyndham Clark trying to dial it in from shadow into sun.
That is pretty nice for speed, Wyndham. Very well done from there. Coming back to his best form. And that banner year you highlighted with a win. The US Open, one in Charlotte. Some big-time tournaments he notched and added to the resume. But battled for form for a little while over the last passage of time, and split up with his longtime caddy, John Ellis. He's gone to a new golf swing coach, and Wyndham seems to be gaining some traction with the game.
We got off to a good start in the par 3 contest, Wyndham. And now Pulsini, fourth shot.
And we add to the count of double bogeys here on the 12th. As he makes a messy 5 after a beautiful pitching wedge. It just went farther than expected. That's representative of the Augusta National Golf Club, though. You've got to hit the ball to the right place, because if you short-side yourself to some of these targets, you've got nary a chance.
Now Weir for birdie. Great tee shot. Good putt. Mike Weir. Excellent shot as he goes into the tee at 13. Wyndham come back here for his par. There's that run that we mentioned earlier, birdies 2, 3, and 4 after beginning the day. Even par. Zach Johnson second at 11. And it kept drawing, and it's one of the best of the day. It is the best of the day.
That was absolutely sensational and reminiscent of what he was doing in round 1. For a while it was even par, so stumbled to the close, but he's in good shape now.
Novak third, 13.
Spins that to a hole. We didn't see much of that in round 1 to a front left hole location. It was firm and it was difficult to get to. That front hole location in 13 exacted its toll on a few of the competition.
Michael Kim second at the 11th.
He's gone back to his reliable right to left draw, so aim it at the right edge of the green, let it swing. You've got to start swinging.
At the 13th, Brian Campbell laid up as this for his third.
See now it's done from Andrew Novak. See the ball back in the stance, the hands in front. Guaranteeing this ball travels in a little lower with the wedge.
Went right over the hole, and Brian Campbell is going to have a putt to get into red figures. This will go back to 11th to Nikolai Højgaard.
From this angle, he should have a gentle breeze over his right shoulder, helping. He hit the ball as high as anybody. Eyes up and down the flag.
Oh, you dumbass.
So two good ones in there from this group, and then a tough shot coming up in a moment on the count. Here's McKibben at the 13th.
Turns that upper body through there, keep the face stable, trying to use the embankment to the left-hand side. Okay. Would like to have taken a bit more up the hill to get a little bit more rebound effect off the slope, but that's not bad.
Scoring average today so far, you only have the first 9 to consider, of course. But, 2 over. First 9 scoring average. McKibben for birdie. He needs this and more. Got it.
It doesn't break as much from the left as competitors usually think. That melted over the front doorstep. Almost unbelievable.
Thought I had it. Let's see if it goes in this time.
Right now, he thinks he has it. And regrets that the golf ball's unlikely to fall up a hill.
There are only 17 players under par at the 91. And Campbell trying to join them.
This will be hasty. Look at the size of that practice swing. Barely backing through. Ball just creeping to the hole. That's the issue though, when you have to hit the ball so softly, whatever slope there is will grab the golf ball, and it was very difficult even though it was close.
At the 11th, the third for Michael Kim.
Chance to try and bump the ball into the slope, scrub some of the forward momentum off, and have the ball react like a putt. It's not a bad shot to leave himself an uphill par save.
Andrew Novak really needs this one. Get to 6 over and a fighting chance to make the cut.
For the second hole in as many. Got a little read from his playing competitor. And he's able to oblige and take advantage of that. And assist Tom McKibben.
There's a chance for Novak. Would likely have to get at least another couple under par, but an opportunity at least. He really needed that one. We're back at the 11th. Historically marked the hardest hole in Masters history. Today, nary a bogey in the first 3 groups to come through. A birdie and 7 pars.
Okay, my count was 5, yes?
It was 5 birdies.
I think I'm going to be wrong on that one too.
So far, so good at the 11th. And a chance for birdie here for Nikolai Højgaard.
Zach Johnson's reading the wind on number 12 already. While Højgaard putts and blasted through the break. He will contend in his share of majors, Nikolai Højgaard, and there's proof. The all-time toughest holes at the Masters. 10-11, what a stretch. 4, the long par 3. And then there's 12. Hence the name Amen Corner. You play these stretch of 3 holes and even par or better. It's yes and amen.
All right, Michael Kim for par. Still a birdie putt coming up for Zach Johnson. Michael got into the field last year because of his world ranking. For 1 week, he was inside the top 50, and it was the week for the final cutoff. first bogey. Not the last. At 11 today. Clark taking notes at the 13th.
Yeah, so it's like, I like discovering it, because if it gets up top left, like, 20 yards, even if it was just right to left and over, hitting this around 220, which would still be just short. Yeah, so, yeah, I like it, because it's prepared, it's proper for mine. Cover. Yes, correct. And I still like trying to finish it on in between those two guys. Love it. Okay. Perfect.
Trying to hit this 220 yards or so, and for Wyndham Clark, that's a lap left 5-iron. Ball above his feet usually goes expressly from left to right, so this line will force something to turn from right to left. So the start line will be at the flag. That's a good strike. That would have been sensational for round one. That is going to be a challenge. One complicated eel attempt coming up.
Wyndham Clark now to the man he played for at the Ryder Cup back in 2023. Zach Johnson has the second birdie of the day at 11.
Zach's brought some form to this Masters, the 2007 champion. That's a nice birdie. Gets him back to 1 over 4 the day, +4, and kind of lurking around that cut line.
Zach now 50 years old, able to play PGA Tour Champions. Got his career on that tour off to a great start with a win.
Yep. 38. Yep.
And now to 12.
150 to the right. 150 and looks like about 7 or 8, doesn't it? Yeah. 15, 8. 158. Keeps looking like that. 55. Yep. 147. That covers the trap too, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Right. Yep. What do you think, buddy? Is that a good one? I think right this second there's a little help, so 45, 48? 48. 48, yeah.
Hole's playing 156 yards today, so little wind assist from just cover that bunker. 148 should be a comfy 9-iron for Zach.
Harry.
Carey spins back in.
I think he was just a little undercut on that. That wasn't a bad number. I think it was operator error.
Zach 4 over. The birdie at 11. I was likely to get at least one back here. Nikolai Højgaard.
Such a strong man. Very little wrist hinging in the backswing. Watch this. Just a big, wide, powerful arc, but that was wiped. Look out, water. Just completely carved across that. That's a man who's at odds with his golf swing.
Well,
Off the left a little bit now.
not the best visuals. Michael Kim.
Numbers on his head, so that's
left draw he likes to hit. Take it at the flag. If it turns, you're in the middle of the green. If not, give it some good birdie look. That's turning too much.
Two in the water. One a little deep. And our coverage continues. You can track your favorite players, watch live streams, and follow all the action with Masters.com and the official Masters app.
Can AI really change the way your business operates? If you stick to one AI vendor and rebuild everything to fit their systems, then yes! If you keep buying new things from them and newer things and newer things, are you getting this? No!
What? No, we have IBM. Our AI connects to the systems we already have. We're not locked into anyone.
We have IBM.
You don't have to wear the lanyard all day.
Good. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
The greats play the long game. They never tire or rest. They evolve. Because only time reveals what you're truly made of. Can you endure? Perform at the highest level when it matters most. That's what it takes to be an icon.
Hey Ted, did Grandpa see that?
Oh, he saw it. Were you aiming for the sand?
All my weaknesses come from you.
You just have some work to do, buddy. Get it out.
Quiet on the course.
Great shot.
What was that?
Great shot, Mike. You heard me.
Oh, I know. I just want to hear you say it again.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Thanks, Gramps.
What?
For everything.
Not much movement at the top of the leaderboard. First round of the day so far. Couple under. Jim has now moved to 3 under. Wyndham Clark's having a nice day, but this is a long putt for Eagle at 13.
2 putts would be fantastic from this angle. Up and over a rise, now turning down the hill. That's under the hole and will continue to turn away from the cup. Well, the next one's uphill. That's the bright side to that dark cloud.
Third shot at 12 for Zach Johnson. Tee shot in the water.
In his day, this was right in his wheelhouse. And a 3/4 spinning sandwich.
Spins a little, but not enough to get back onto the green. There were 2 balls in the water yesterday, and 2 in this group alone.
Williams Masters back in 2007 did not go for a par 5 into the entire week. Played them under par. That speaks to the quality of the Zach Johnson wedge play.
So we're seeing the different options that players have. And Nikolai Højgaard opting to get up close to Race Creek.
Won't be able to spin the ball as much from this angle. That was a little thin, I think. Turns out okay. Rather thin one and hit one chunky from down there just short of Race Creek. Bob Jones described the 3rd shot after you've hit your tee ball in the water at Race Creek. One of the toughest shots one's likely to face.
Jordan Spieth would echo that, certainly. What happened to him as the defending champion on Sunday in 2016. After putting the second ball in the water is not much easier. And now the birdie putt for Wyndham Clark is to get back to 3 under for his round today for the tournament as well.
The low point on the golf course, Race Creek, is almost directly behind him. So this one is uphill and it's going to be slow. They're almost dead straight. that mysterious influence of everything wanting to move towards essentially right behind the 11th green in Rays Creek.
It's a good day for Wyndham Clark, sir. Very good day. You can see that he's not happy to let an opportunity slip away at 13. Michael Kim, second shot, 12.
We've yet to see a player chipping from behind the green here. Everybody to a man has gone with putter.
Tee. This is Adam Scott.
Just clipped that pine tree, took a little speed off that. If it didn't, it could have been okay, but right now where he is, he'll have to contend with those 3 pine trees a little further down the way.
A bogey putt for Zach Johnson from off the back of the 12.
He's used that putter for almost 97% of his career, and he's wielded it with much success. Idiosyncratic how he gets his hand just slightly behind the putter face, then locks that angle into position. And the wrist angles never ever move.
And this is going to be a blow to the scorecard. Zach Johnson. That'll be for double. Haven't heard many roars today at Augusta National. Just heard one.
John Rahm after 78 in round 1. Has 2 early birdies through 6 holes. He's 2 under and back to +4. Doing his level best to get himself a weekend tee time.
Are you kidding me?
Højgaard.
And it will likely be the weekend off for Nikolai. Next week, of course, a signature event out on Hilton Head Island.
Brother Rasmus. Tee off in about 20 minutes. And Mark Emmelman, glad to have you with us here. Michael Kim has this comebacker for par 12.
Back up the hill, not too much doing. Inside the hole, speed. Speed. The trio has had their issues with Golden Bell.
Bell's wrong here. Kenny Johnson now for double.
Get in there, Jesus.
So he birdies 11. And drops 2 at the 12th. Cut line is 3 over at the moment. Biggest round of the day, Sungjae M. We saw him birdie 2 of 3 holes here at Amen Corner. He's 4 under for his second round. As our coverage continues from the 90th Masters.
The
It's white knuckle time.
What are you doing?
The questions have been asked repeatedly. Can you
Go
do
put it in
it?
the garage with you.
Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us.
Is this enough? It
With
is!
free one-year memberships and discounted tee times.
The shot of a lifetime!
As we champion the next generation who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
His masterpiece!
Watching Amen Corner live is unforgettable. But knowing what could happen next is something else entirely.
This angle tends to favor left-handers.
So it bodes well for him.
From this spot, players have a 16.2% chance to score birdie or better.
IBM is helping the Masters use AI to bring fans even closer to the fairway. A smarter business can use AI
Talking to himself.
to make more of every moment. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
Power, control, versatility. Ultimately, the choice is yours. And while there's no wrong decision, there is a perfect one that enhances every aspect of your game. Because when it all clicks, the results speak for themselves. The Mercedes-Benz GLS, GLE, and GLC.
Scotty Scheffler bogey at 4. He falls back to 1 under. We are on the tee at 12th. Ethan Mang.
Whereas +5 for the tournament. Needs to find a little flourish over the next stretch of holes to make the weekend. That'll do.
They can flex it with the hole. It's fine. Like it's
First American to win
you'd be
the
looking at
amateur
number
championship
55.
2007. Right here for Danny Willett.
One pretty well organized golf swing. Reliable ball striker.
Hey there.
Had it on the line, but we're seeing more and more folks, Grant, over the last little while start to miss this target as the winds begin to freshen a little bit and swirl around here through Amen Corner.
Adam Scott, the 11th, trying to figure out forward.
Okay. 75 from. Yeah.
Through the right gap, trying to swing something from right to left towards the green. Now start turning.
Wow. Went way too hard.
First bounce.
Actually turning that okay now. He thinks that's a little farther down than what it is. It's doable from that angle. And even half for the tournament, even half for the day. Poised.
Will Berger on his birthday week, just turned 33 on Tuesday.
Battled a myriad of injuries. Healthy and well, and now beginning to play some good golf.
Oh, and just clears pond there at the 11th. And Daniel needs a good finish to his second round to make the cut. Himself a couple of weekend tee times for his birthday. You should see Ryan Harmon in the group with them. Fred Couples coming along in the group right behind them. Fred's 1 under for the day after a disappointing finish to his opening round.
Interesting, the entire first page of the leaderboard Guys that teed off yesterday morning. So this afternoon wave that's out early, tee times flip-flop, waves flip-flop. I felt like they had the advantage if they were able to get under par in a tough afternoon. But again, aside from Tyrrell Hatton and Sun JM, no one's really making inroads on the morning.
And worth noting that the wind is down. Even so, even par remains a good score. Sun JM, by the way, we saw him birdie the 11th in the first pair out, and his second shot at 13 looked like it was headed for the tributary of Rays Creek. It stayed up. He was able to pitch it forward from inside the penalty area, make birdie, and now, as we said at the time, if he makes the cut, he's going to remember what happened at Amen Corner. Forget about making the cut. Some JM has a great chance to be playing late tomorrow. Ryan Harmon over at the 11th.
But first, Danny Willett bunkered here on number 12. Well down the grip, well on the upslope. Looks to me like that ball may be embedded and he's going to try and do a little extrication job from the sand. Just the speed down through impact with a short follow through if so. That is pretty classy. Well played, Danny.
He yanked the club back a little too quickly. That's what you do when you say, don't go too far. Don't go too far. And it was brilliant. Don't know if he thought he could have left it that far short. Harmon in the water at 11 with his second. So here's his fourth shot.
He's good on the rough greens. Real dogged competitor. The Georgian made one of the wisest comments I've ever heard on my podcast when I asked him about playing and navigating the ups and downs of golf. And he said to me, to be successful in the long term at golf, you have to have a healthy relationship with failure. Golf will get you. He has, and he's earned himself a major championship at the Open, multiple wins on tour. It's not all sunshine lollipops.
No.
You're going to navigate the bad days as well as the good.
Sunshine lollipops.
More failure than success in terms of wins, certainly. Davis Riley,
who was at a tough time of it, winner on tour, but here of late, the game has fallen on hard times, which is crazy to believe because he's got a glorious golf swing.
this guy's is pretty good as well. Adam Scott, putter.
That's smartly done. Want to try and get the ball past the hole so you can butt back up the hill. The veteran, Adam Scott. Evergreen, this man.
And now Ethan Bang. Take a look at the amateur leaderboard. Jackson Harrington is just a shot off the cut line. And now Bang.
Uphill most of the way, then turning downhill. Ethan judged that beautifully.
If you had to guess, would you say the cut line is going to 4, maybe 5 today? It's teetering right now between 3 and 4.
I would, 5 is a stretch. But then again, there's something about Friday afternoons here at the Masters where the golf course always gets a little stiffer in the examination. So 5 outside chance, I think 4 is guaranteed.
Here's Berger for birdie.
Well done, Berger.
Didn't make it.
Danny Willett for par.
5 or 6 footer.
His 4 fingers down the shaft, both hands. Grips the putter in the palms of the
Bang.
hands. That stabilizes everything, and that's a beautiful sand save. Beautiful final round to win his Masters when Jordan Spieth toppled over here on the very 12th hole.
Adam Scott, par. Mentioned Evergreen. Played in the final pair last year at Oakmont, U.S. Open. J.J. Small wound up winning it, but Scott, every one of those major championships, he's had opportunities, and of course, right here, 2013, got it done in the playoff.
When our fellow Amen Corner announcer Jeff Ogilvy, major champion and the captain of the International President's Cup team, was in with us yesterday afternoon, and I said to him, we had Adam in the coverage, and I'm like, you'd love this guy on your team, wouldn't you? I was kind of quizzing him to see if he'd give a captain's pick. He goes, oh, absolutely. And that's about where it ended. But the way he said it with a smile on his face, I'm like, well, Adam's playing. There's no doubt he's playing in the President's Cup.
Even par, tied for 22nd at the moment. I'll look at the 13th. And here, one of those gathering along the edge of the fairway, watching. Here's Zach at the 13th.
Those arms almost rigid into the follow-through, wrist barely budging. That one-piece body rotation there to keep the face of the club stable. Great way to control distance. Again, this is his signature.
And needs it.
Down the grip. Little bend out of the hips. Turn of the body back and through, and the swish of the club as the arms remain extended. He's got all the tools, makes that wedge sing more often than not.
And the double bogey at the 12th dropped him back to 6 over. That'll be for birdie. So take you back to the 11th and Fred couples.
This maybe was look at that. Dead straight down the middle.
Yesterday was just cruising along. Just 2 under with 4 holes to go. Before stumbling in. 1 under par today.
Yeah, I do, yes. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Okay, yes, it's a nice one. Nice one, Scotty. That's it.
2013 Masters champion.
That pitch mark is the desired spot.
Get in the hole, man.
Where the hole location is. Pitch it right there all 4 days, right?
Absolutely. He's happy with that. So John Monty, his caddy.
Stop. Help. Yeah. I mean, it needs to be hit, yes. But otherwise, it's like chipping a 3/4 niner. Yeah. You get it. I know you're going at it, but it's starting a little low. Yeah. Perfect.
He'll love Josh Castle. Daniel's giving him what he's thinking of doing, and Josh stepping in about to say, listen, just make sure this is a little left of the flag. Daniel beat him to it. Now Josh is breathing a lot more easily with that club selection. And he plays the game with a real athletic flair. Father Jay was an ATP Tour tennis professional. Daniel's a very good tennis player in his own right.
I like hitting.
Watch him play. It's almost you get the sense that he's hitting a bit of a topspin forehand. Predominantly it's fades from left to right though. in the world. That was left of the mark.
It's not an unforced error. It's everything that 12 throws at you. It causes shots like that with short irons from the world's best.
First time we've seen ripples on Rays Creek this morning. The challenge beginning to stiffen.
As if it weren't already tough enough, and here you go. The team giving you all the shots from holes 11, 12, and 13, and now Brian Harmon.
This very comfortable. He loves to swing the ball from left to right. And he likes the look of this one.
Well, the best shot so far was from another southpaw, Mike Weir. Brian Harmon might have just nudged it inside of him by an inch or two. And again, Harmon needs it. It's 7 over. Now Couples at the 11.
227 yards away, 30 feet downhill, and that equates to about 10 yards. So 217 total. Fred hits this hybrid club anywhere in the region of about 190 yards. He's cooking with gas. Northeasterly breeze should just be helping him over his left shoulder. Flew the hills, they were asking the ball to kick off, but that's going to be absolutely fine, Freddie.
What are you doing?
Scott able to
What are you
get
doing?
up and down from over in that
What are you
general area.
doing?
Now, another Masters
Are you
winner.
bored? Are you bored,
Zach
huh?
Johnson
Are you bored?
really needs
Are you
this.
like, Pappy, what can I do? Oh, poor
55
boy.
players, 4 over par or better.
This is that putt that is slowish back up the hill, and it wants to break right, but if you give it speed, it won't move very much.
Okay, so 2 birdies and a double. How about this scorecard around Indian Corner?
It's even par. Amen.
Zach won on Easter Sunday back in 2007 in really difficult conditions, cold. When Jeff Ogilvy was in here yesterday, said, I was unprepared for the temperatures that week. Go to the 11th. This is FIFA La Pacte.
The first one in FIFA to miss the ball out there with a pond on the left. In fact, Ben Hogan was quoted as saying if you swung on the green in regulation, it was a mistake. A little different back then to when Mr. Hogan played to now, but still, the left is no good.
Won the Asia Pacific Amateur Championship in thrilling fashion. Getting to play with Fred Couples in his first Masters. Berger at the 12th.
He's got tremendous skills around the greens. Not afraid to chip. Grew up in South Florida playing Bermuda grass. This is where I oversee it. It's slightly different. He's ever creative.
Working hard here. Another difficult day at Augusta National. Scotty Scheffler's given up a couple of shots today. World number 1 is 2 over through 5. And the best round of the day belongs to Sung J M in the first pairing out. 4 under with 1 hole to play to go from outside the cut line well into it. Back at 12, Adam Scott.
Going through that aimpoint express method of green reading. You just stand basically 2/3 of the way along the putt and you get a sense for the percentage of the slope. They practice that, they calibrate that, the field, the guys who use it. And then you use your fingers as a percentage measure to pick the aiming point. One finger is about 1%, two fingers 2%, and so on. So in other words, with one finger that Adam was showing, this is out to the left about a percent. And he had the line, just a miss on the speed, but still a good par 3.
Major start for Adam Scott.
99.
And still going. He's not going anywhere. Works out hard on the body. He's in great shape. Golf swing doesn't put much stress in his body, so
99.
he's very injury prone.
99.
Not injury prone throughout his career. So Adam Scott, he's in for the long haul.
And he's even par for this Masters. Berger, meanwhile, is par to stay +7. With holes slipping away. Really needs this one. He's going to have a chance to make the cut.
This is the easiest read on this hole. Up the hill, maybe on the right edge at most.
Piece of the hole. Berger. Top the shot. Now Harmon. And as we wondered, he has the closest shot today. 6 feet 2 inches. He's taller than he is.
He's diminutive. He's feisty though.
Yeah, that's no surprise at all. He salvaged bogey after his second, found the water at 11. Only dropped one shot, gets it right back with the birdie at 12. And Brian Harmon is going to have a chance to make the cut here with a good finish. Fred Couples, pitch shot coming here at the 11th.
Watch the soft hands. Never has worn a glove throughout his career. See that little double with a club? Spinning it off, Paul. Gorgeous. I asked him about the no glove, and he said he used to use gloves as a kid, but his mum didn't want to pay for so many gloves because he was going through them, so he just learned, in Seattle, mind you, where it's very wet, to never use a left-hand glove.
It's the only similarity I have with Fred Couples.
You don't use a glove?
Nothing else resembles.
No, you're just as charming as him.
No. Who nobody is. Mr. Cool.
Get in there.
And his reaction after shooting
Unbelievable.
that 6 over round yesterday at 1.2 under with 4 to go. Classic Fred. Answered every question that those who dared ask. A couple even talked about fearing asking him. But, he answered every one and said he still had fun out there. Here's Lop back deep. happens to the very best in the professional ranks too, FIFA.
First amateur representing Thailand to compete in the Masters. Good friends with a young lady golfer, Drive, who plays alongside my daughter at the University of Alabama. Thailand is putting out some really good young golfers right now.
Danny Willett, the Englishman, third at 13. Here it comes.
That was beautifully done, but that's that cut from above the hole. That little 5-footer is going to be hair-raising.
Jacob Bridgman at 11.
1 over 4 his day. Masters debutant. Maiden PGA Tour victory happened at Riviera a couple months ago in Los Angeles. A golf course that many compared to Augusta National in how the green surrounds ebb and flow.
With Englishman Aaron Rye, who's having a nice Masters in spite of back-to-back bogeys at 9 and 10.
Very methodical. Leaves no stone unturned. So we saw Freddie with no gloves on the hands. Aaron Wright plays with 2 gloves on his hands. Also uses golf club covers for his irons. That born of the fact that his first set of irons he bought were he was very proud of them, didn't want to damage them, so looks after his equipment, keeps it immaculate.
And Couples brushes it in for par and makes his way to 12. And absolutely in contention to make the cut and break his own record. With the most years under their belt to see the weekend at the Masters.
And the standing ovation from the patrons, one of the great traditions at the Masters. When Masters champions get greeted with ovations, oftentimes standing from the adoring patrons. Respectful.
7 right at him. Right now, Fred.
Cheney, been on the back of Fred Couples for a long, long time. Knows his man intimately. Just a double check on the wind from Mark. Okay. Good glances over, little indecision.
Yesterday was pretty straight down, right?
Correct. You had a bit of help yesterday.
What did we have yesterday?
55.
55?
Yeah.
We have 57?
Pushing on you. 57 to go. A little bit off the left. That's good.
Caddies will keep numbers from every shot hit in their yardage books of exactly how far the ball flew. That was the data he just gave Fred, just to comfort Fred, ease the confusion, and convected swing. The wind gusts up, and we start the procedure over.
Why can't I get a 9?
I think you just wait for it a little bit. Yeah, I think you wait for it just for a second. It's still a big 9. You're going to go left with the 9.
Yeah. This.
Jack, I'm taking this. No, I know what you're doing.
That's the flag on the 11th green. That is typically the rule. If you're undecided, you look at what 11 is doing because the window from 12 swirls. You can see 12 is going in the opposite direction. And Fred's thinking 9 iron. Currently has 8. No club change.
Anxious, and this time it falls into the water.
Sorry, Freddie.
That wasn't his most convincing pass. Yep. A little undecided with that golf swing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Extra club. Fucking had to ease off the gas
Who's
pedal.
here?
Just did that a little too
Who's
much
here?
and the face hung open.
Danny Willett for birdie at 13. And he hoped to make the cut. Demanded that fall.
Your stream is tagged as golf with your friends. This is not that.
Any easier.
Just a heads up. Oh.
Tougher. Minwoo Lee at 12.
Well, thanks for the heads up.
Pitching wedge.
But it's okay.
He's even par for his day.
Thank you.
Come on.
Carry. He's carried too much. Now he's in the middle.
One short.
It's gonna hurt.
One deep.
Just watching and playing a little World Golf Tour. That's all. And watching the Masters.
So now, the youngster, having seen those two, Godspeed, young man.
You see the bushes behind Golden Bell. 12 now. Yeah, the wind's made its arrival.
Go to the 11th and Richmond.
Reliable like clockwork, that golf swing. Well, the Tour Championship last year without winning on the PGA Tour, so making the top 30 without a win speaks to the consistency of this man's game.
Here for Aaron Rye.
Dress lines, shoulders, forearms, hips, knees, all parallel, very fundamental. It's not plumb, but he's very accurate. That's where he was looking.
Maybe a yard or two right of the spot where it would have kicked him forward instead of to the right. Sergio in the group.
3 bogeys, all on the spin, and 2 birdies on the scorecard. And Sergio 1 over for the day and for the tournaments. Throughout his career, has been a beautiful iron striker. He's got that characteristic down coconut lag in the downswing. Allows him really to create some great impact conditions. He compresses the ball as well as anybody, even now.
Okay. On the green.
Well, imagine if he would have liked it.
That says you. 10's mercurial.
Here's Couples. Ball hung on the bank when he won in 1992. Not this time. So here's his third. There were shades of what Freddie did in '92 on Saturday, the Augusta National Women's Amateur. Maria Jose Marin had her ball stay up. She went on to win as well.
Welcome to a special pop-up episode of our podcast powered by AT&T Business. We are joined today by Ted, who's helping us connect to other small business owners.
Thank you, ladies. We have another caller here.
Hi, I just opened my second location, but I can't be in two places at once.
I feel you. We're growing too. You've got to find people that share your hustle and stay connected. I called Jen in the middle of the night last night with this great idea. I don't think people want to see pretzels in the shape of our face.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Oh, I would.
What would you like the power to do?
All right, team, here we go.
I ask myself that question every season.
Keep that right foot down. Everything's loaded.
To help these athletes keep their eye on the ball, far beyond any course they play. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask.
Proud of you.
What would you like the power to do?
There are millions of Masters fans out there, and most aren't anywhere near the tournament. But for 30 years, IBM has helped the Masters bring fans closer to the moments that made it legendary. Like AI insights into every shot and personalized ways to follow your favorite players. A smarter business can use AI to give fans more of the moments they love, no matter how far they are from the fairway. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
Kitayama getting his second round of the Masters started. Wyndham Clark with another birdie at the 15th. Wyndham, US Open champ. 3 years ago, he is now tied for third. At the 13th, the third shot for Adam Scott.
After a layup, all the way above his feet. I've always thought this weight shot to this back right hole location is very difficult. That is the prudent play. Taking a direct line at that target from down in the fairway is always dangerous.
Aaron Rye at the 11th is third.
He's very methodical. Whatever he does is very, very calculated. But he does it well. See certain players like Shane Lowry down there, you'd see a lot more flair, a lot more feel. With Aaron, everything is like golf by numbers. And speaking of flair and feel, here's Fred.
And the fourth shot. T-ball in the water leads to a double.
It'll be costly.
And maybe he can have a great finish today, opposite of how yesterday ended. '41st Masters. Brian Harmon, birdie at 12. Here's his third at 13.
See the left hand roll over the right. A little draw spin. Flat that down. Brian Harmon. Quality play.
This will move him. Most likely a little closer to that cut line. Here's the leader on tour in par 4 performance, Jacob Bridgman. And at the 11th, it's a great performance. You can make a 4. And he's got a good chance to do that. Third shot at 13, Berger.
Quickly off the club as that ball wasn't struck as cleanly as what he would have liked. It's going to turn out okay in the end. Daniel needs to nearly run the tables on the way in to get a weekend berth.
Sergio for birdie at 11.
El Nino. Right to left. downhill towards the end. Ugh. He's always battled with that flat stick, Sergio. He's tried all manner of putting, including eyes closed during a tournament.
Remember the eyes closed with his second shot at Medina back in 1999 from around a tree trying to chase down Tiger.
Such a good ball striker, though, but he can still win, even putting average in contrast to the competition. Reminiscent of one Scotty Scheffler, who just has to be 0 strokes gained putting, and he'll be through it over the weekend, as well as when he hits his irons.
Scotty, by the way, will be heading in corner here in a bit. Scotty, like Aaron Rai, whom we're watching at 11, even par turn. Seems like we see an even number missed on the right and the left from that angle. So tough to get just right. 3 straight bogeys for Aaron Rai. Adam Scott to get into red figures here at 13.
Going back to his old broom-handled putter, a model that's heavier than the one he had been using. There has been an uptick on the greens. Unable to birdie 13.
And it is a 4 for Jacob Richmond.
Very tidy young player. Never too much going on. Always makes smart decisions.
And Berger at 13 for birdie.
It's time to make something happen, Daniel. He goes by Boog. That's what all his friends call him. Yeah, it's been that sort of a week. Frustration abounds.
Over to the 12th we go. Sergio.
With a pitching wedge in hand, it should be a comfortable club for him. Really de-lofts those short irons. Drives down through the ball. Massive divot there. Savvy play from the veteran.
Harmon to go birdie. Yes, and to 5 over. Probably needs another just to be safe. Could go to 5. We'll see. And now Bridgman.
Okay, all set?
It's 9 iron from Jacob. Likes how this looks.
Look at the whole location. Right there in the middle, round 1. Proximity to the hole, 29 plus. More balls in the water already.
Still trying to control the flight a little, yeah.
Put that into context. Average on the PGA Tour for all approach shots. Right around that 32, 33 foot mark. So it shows you how daunting his 150-yard par 3 can be.
Touchdown off the left there as well, yeah.
Whoa.
Let's see if the
That's all right.
par 3 contest winner
No, thank
on
you.
Wednesday. A good one here at 12.
to win. He's made a PGA Tour win at Greensboro. It's Edgefield Country Club, a Donald Ross design, which rewards smart iron play. And it's a smart play with Aaron Rye.
Wyndham Clark, another birdie. He's now within one of the leaders. Sam Burns to tee off in round two.
Measured. Curated beyond obsession. Because details matter. Far from an overnight sensation, this is the result of exacting patience and craftsmanship. Because there's one thing that always holds true. When you care about the little things, the big things fall into place.
Guys, this is my friend Remy. And she has a song she'd love for us to download. You guys want to hear something cool? She's going to play music with her eyes. You want to see? Come. Isn't that wonderful?
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Birdie opportunity from about 18 feet. This is for sole possession of the lead.
You got this, Cora.
Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us with free one-year memberships and discounted tee times.
Maybe. Yes, sir!
As we champion the next generation who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Isn't this great to see?
Day two of the 90th Masters. Best round of the day turned in. Sung J M in the first pairing of the day. He shot a round of 69. Wyndham Clark has moved into solo third position. He's 4 under today. I'm going to take you back to the 11th, and this is Corey Connors. Canadian was in great position through 3 rounds last year before a Sunday 75. Here's Bridgman at the 12th.
You mentioned the par 4 scoring and how proficient he is. He's pretty proficient with a putter as well, and that's gorgeous from range. So Wild was the leading putter strokes gained on PGA Tour. That's a nice recipe for success. Good iron play and good putting.
And again, first Masters, on with 21 others, competing here for the first time. Like this man, Harry Hall, the Englishman, at the 11th.
Fancy footwork on the way through there.
God damn it.
Sweep a hook in from right to left. It works. Commented after the round how difficult conditions were and I believe he didn't hit his irons long enough, high enough, or with enough spin, so there was work to be done.
Sergio with work to be done. Coming back. How much the shadows impact players' putting. Let's get back to that in a moment. First, Min-Woo Lee at 13.
That was struck a little on the thin side. There's water down the right. Min-Woo puts paid to his chances of making the cut. I was looking for him to play well this week. He's had a good opening salvo this 2026 PGA Tour season.
Rye from sunlight to shadow.
To your point, it's really hard with that dappled shadow to really get your depth perception dialed in. And you see as the day progresses and the sun heads towards the west, the screen gets more and more covered by those shadows.
And Sergio coming back for par.
There really shouldn't be too much doing with this one. Just gently off his right-hand side. If this was the practice putting green, he'd knock this in 9.5 times out of 10. It's all about conviction, commitment. All you can do is control your start line and the speed. Animated as we've seen him this Masters thus far.
Yeah.
A little lethargic in round one, but that's what Sergio's like, is a little bit more animated.
Go to tee at the 11th and tied for the best round of the day. 4 under on this Friday. Terrell Hatton.
He's a consistent campaigner in the majors because he's just so very accurate off the tee. Friendly bounce down the fairway, that's large. Check out that wear pattern on the face of Freddie's wedge. That's a guy who hits the ball in the center of the club face a lot. But usually just coming from that second cut, well, the ball won't spin as much, so you can rely on this one jumping forward up the slope. Forward jump. A little less of it over the top of the flag. That's going to be hasty from there.
Well, chances aren't looking great for Fred. Connors for birdie at 11.
Beautifully done. Corey's having sound second round. It was 3 over par after round 1. Just 2 birdies and a bogey here in round 2, and he's 1 under. Going in the right direction, and you would expect him to do so. This man's got a quality game.
Sergio at 13. We go to the 11th, and Michael Brennan in his first Masters.
Has all the power in the world, Michael Brennan. Beautiful golf swing, great levers. Quickly on the PGA Tour, the Monday qualifier out in Utah. But you look at the set of skills that he has, including the power, and you would think that the Augusta National was a pretty good fit for him.
That was the 3rd birdie of the day at the 11th. And Michael Brennan is a man on the bag, Ollie Brett, who caddied for an Augusta National champion. There's Ollie. Rose Zhang. She won the Augusta National Women's Amateur back here just 3 years ago. Brennan. With a little Masters memory of his own. Here's Aaron Rye at the 13th.
Good thing. I mean,
Harry Hall was going along steadily in his first round until he got to this 11th yesterday. With a pitch shot in the water, a double.
Hondo today. He does as well as anybody on the greens, Big Harry. Wonderful touch for a big man. Coming into his own as a professional golfer, as Min Woo Lee is gazing intently at that ball to make sure it's not moving after taking relief from the penalty area. The logo on the side of the golf ball, the Chef. That's his nickname out on tour.
A little undercooked with that second shot. And so now, out of the frying pan into the fire. Take a look at this one. Fourth shot coming up. Does a magician's touch. Let's see, the chef's kiss.
He also goes by Dr. Chapinsky, the chef. Oh. So you just ride that club underneath the golf ball off the down slope, get some spin. And here we go. It'll continue to accelerate and work away from the hole. A little bit disappointed. Came in here playing very well. But you feel like every start that he makes, he gains stature, gains self-belief. His future's bright.
Sister Minji won her third different major championship on the LPGA last summer.
Yes, but you must stop telling him because he's like enough already about big sister.
Yeah. Min Woo says she's the straight line, I'm the squiggly one. He's a great character. Here's Harry Hall.
He's done really good work with the golf swing. A little move there with the left wrist underneath the right elbow. Has to keep that right elbow more in front of the body. If anything goes awry, the arms tend to suck in behind him. He connected with Butch Harmon. He lives out in Las Vegas, Harry, and really tightened up the technique. Made him way more reliable from tee to green. Nicely through that one. Towering short iron with a 9-0.
Here's Couples, the birdie attempt.
This is complicated. Now to his right. Now down the hill. To believe he left that one short. So fast downhill and down drain. Magical touch from Fred.
Corey Connors on the tee at the 12th. Proper, as you would expect from Corey.
Playing longer than yesterday, isn't it?
Just a hair longer, yeah.
Super animated sometimes. I feel like the way he acts belies the quality of his ball strike. Just a simple up and down action, old school in a way, but very accurate. Standard for Tyrrell.
Surprised. Couples made his par at the 13th. Now Michael Brennan at 12. Good chance at another birdie. Brennan made a couple today. It's been since 1979 that a first-time participant has won the Masters. It was Fuzzy Zeller. Passed away last year. Got that 11th hole, in fact, to the playoff.
We miss him, Frank Urban Zeller, Fuzzy. He was quick with a jerk. Easy smile. Whistled while he worked.
Bridgman at 13.
Just the hair, right at that, just the hair back.
So I'm not trying to hit this 135, but watch how he's actually taken less club and just kind of running one, a little chippy medium iron down there. Oftentimes players will do that when they're afraid of the ball gathering debris on the side of it, so the ball skids along the ground. But that second shot, all that layup, all about position. As they plan to set up the third shot, make it as easy as possible.
Far from a one-hit wonder, Jacob Bridgman leads the PGA Tour's season-long points list so far. We go to the 12th. Corey Connors lining up this putt for birdie. Sam Burns has just teed off in round 2, co-leader. Rory McIlroy will go off a little over an hour from now. Just spectacular today.
It is some kind of view that the wind that had freshened looks like it's laid down a whisker now. Capricious, as the great Ben Wright would describe, and conditions ideal. 72 degrees out, 72 Fahrenheit, that's very comfortable. Shirt sleeves.
Negligible wind, but even 1 mile an hour at the 12th. The difference. All three of these players good tee shots. Corey Connors, chance to go 2 under for the day.
Into the center shaft putter last year. He made tremendous gains on the greens. He gained another bonus one there. 2-putt par in the end. The sound day continues in round 2. Super talented, beautiful golf swing, rhythmic, incredibly reliable ball striker. You almost feel like Corey with all the skills he has. But the career has been somewhat unrequited so far.
Birdie putt for Hatton at 11. And a welcome tap-in par at the 11th.
Tyrrell's been in the weight room. He's looking a lot stronger than what I've seen him here of late. be why he's able to get that extra pop off the tee like he did down the 11th. Had just a short iron in here.
And now Brennan, 12th. Just 24 years old. Virginia played at Wake Forest. I mentioned that win in Utah after a brilliant year on the PGA Tour's developmental tour.
The birdie spigot seems to have dried up here around Amen Corner. Yesterday, 11 was not very friendly. 12 wasn't that benevolent. 13 played 17 under, and Maverick McNeely turns around and changes things.
He's got the 4th birdie, the 11th today. Just one yesterday. Prediction of 5.
He's going to be wrong.
I think we're definitely going to get to 5. The expectation. We'll see.
Well, let's put it this way. I'm doing better than what I did in round 1 with my prediction.
It's the life of the analyst. Make the call.
Stand by.
And we keep the receipts. Harry Hall for birdie.
I'm going to predict he makes this.
Okay.
I love this man's putting stroke. Tall man, long arms. Watch how he just relaxes the arms. They almost act like a pendulum. The body stays still. He's good on the greens. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Harry.
Well, birdie at Amen Corner. Haven't had anyone go birdie or better around all 3 this
That's
year.
5 now. That's just outside of that cut line.
Working his way back. Brennan, the comebacker for par.
You even take care of those little ones in the Masters. Nothing is guaranteed.
Cut line has just moved to +4. So you want to take a whole lot.
Just left of it.
Go +5.
Left it, but just go with the front bunker. So like, yeah, basically middle of the side left bunker. Yeah.
McNeely, 11. And Render, 12.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Conversations between the brothers McNeely, Maverick and Scout. Scout on the bag the last couple of seasons for his big brother. There's plenty of club for him. Oh, that's just caressed. Well played.
Scoring average when you find the putting surface under par. Miss it and hang on.
Almost down, sort of across.
Playing his 10th Masters, the Englishman. Usually, with a scoring club in hand, he's pretty aggressive. That's the aggressive's line, that one.
passion is rewarded. Best round of those 9 previous Masters, a 68. He's got that to go 5 under today. Aaron Rye at 13 for birdie. Spawn.
Having a tough old master, JJ, and won last week out in San Antonio. Still a lot to play for. 2 birdies coming in, JJ, a new record in the Masters. JJ's 3rd attempt.
Jacob Bridgman, who joined the select few under par. Just 17 players in red figures at the moment.
Some big-time names at even par. Hideki Matsuyama, Masters champion. Adam Scott, Masters champion. Keegan Bradley, major champion. Max Homa. Campbell, Bridgman, Brennan, Seb Straka.
Yeah, even par going into the weekend.
It's not going to be too far away.
One would think. You know what happens, I suppose, with your co-leaders. One would think even par with at least a reasonable chance to make a run. Scotty Scheffler's just made a birdie, so he moves to 1 under for the tournament, 1 over for the day. Wyndham Clark just finished his 2nd round, and it's the low round of the day. 68 for Wyndham. Sergio at 13.
This is that slow one. And I use the term slow relatively.
Jordan Spieth, Justin Rose, Brooks Koepka, Scotty Scheffler, all headed to Amen Corner here in the next few minutes. All under par, positioning themselves for the weekend. Sergio in 2017, once and for all, became a major champion, a Masters winner, 19th try. Justin Rose in the playoff. Justin in the playoff last year with Rory in Rory's 17th attempt. And now Justin Rose in his 21st Masters. He's trying to finally put on that green jacket. Just birdied the 9th, Justin did. So he is 1 under for the day.
Is it off, Joe?
It
dies, that's when it gets tough.
Number 3 now. Yeah.
I like this. I like this still at the tree, just right of it. Good.
They've got off to a fast start Thursday. It was 3 under through 6, then stumbled through the middle portion of the round. He has 1 to the good today. It's full all of the medium iron.
A boring shot on a hole that never is. John Rahm and Chris Goddard. Got Chris by 5. Here is Goddard, 2 under in his first Masters.
He's never been handcuffed by a lineman very easily. He loves to fade from left to right. No damage done.
Nothing about it looks orthodox, except the results.
And he is playing with a lot of
hardest hole at the Masters. 11. Just about anyone in Masters history. He was 2 under for his day before a bogey at 9. So he's 1 under for the day, 5 over for the tournament. Now Tyrrell Hatton, 4 under for the day, bogey free, and this to move into a tie for 4th. Look out for Tyrrell.
Bravado rewarded. Flashed a rare smile on the tee up that beautiful white shot. Yes, converts. And that is a beautiful day's work. 5 under through 12. 2 par 5s upcoming.
Put himself in position last year at the U.S. Open. Take a look at the leaderboard. Wyndham Clark in with a 68. Sam Burns with a par at the first. Justin Rose with that birdie at the 9th to get to 3 under. There's Hatton. He moves into that tie for 4th. You can get your junior into the game. Go to drivechipandputt.com to learn more and register for a local event near you.
Right, that makes sense.
Unsubscribe, yeah?
Let's create smarter business. IBM.
Trends, they come and go. But legends last. Through the years, and for generations. Legends don't happen by chance. They're crafted, built, designed to be the best the world's ever seen. To leave a legacy that lives on.
I got this.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Day 2 and the 90th Masters. The cut line has moved to +4. Up at the top of the leaderboard, making the biggest move of the day. Englishman Tyrrell Hatton. Just birdied the 12th. -5. On the tee at 13.
The tee shot will be a little awkward for him. If the ball does move any way, trajectory-wise, it's from left to right. And as this north wind begins to freshen, 13. The tee shot will play a bit more into the wind.
It does not like that.
All the trouble down the left-hand side for a fader of the golf ball. It's not the most comfortable tee shot ever.
Here is Justin Rose. So close, so many times. Once again, now after another birdie. Both at 9 and 10, Justin Rose is 1 off the lead.
Is it me, or is there a sense of inevitability when it comes to this guy and the way he's playing right now? Right in front of that one, but it's going to turn out okay. Just everything he's doing, it just looks so professional, so put together. He's unhurried, he's making smart decisions, executing the shots he's planned. 21 Masters, surely it's his time.
Got her up from in front of the green. at 11.
It's his first Masters. And acquitting himself admirably.
Here is Jordan Spieth, 1 under for the day in the tournament.
1 under for the day in the tournament.
Speed here over recent seasons. Almost 300 yards in the air.
Oberg at the 11th for birdie. This is where his first Masters opportunity to win really ended. It was a couple back when he got to the 11th on Sunday in 2024. His first time at the Masters. And in the water here, it made double bogey. Walks away with a 4 here. Very much in the conversation this week. Back on the tee at the 11th for Koepka. And 2 under a couple of times today, 1 under at the moment.
This is what you see oftentimes at Augusta National. 3, 4, 5 feet, and you're having to aim the ball outside the hole. In fact, he's adjusting the alignment for a little bit more movement from his right-hand side. It's all about starting the ball on the line you intend. Not swinging towards the hole, swing down the line of the intended start.
Third bogey against 4 birdies. 4 pars mixed in there as well. Third shot for Harry Hall as he tries to birdie his way around Amen Corner.
That's a heck of a red shot from Harry.
I think we're going to see it.
There we are. Shot 40 on his second 9 in the first round and promptly declared he's going to put 2 drivers in the bag. So changes the club setup. He's working out just dandy.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just going to birdie his way around Amen Corner.
This is weird.
At this rate.
Not where it's supposed to be at all. So I just want to make sure. And with nothing, that's still perfect. It doesn't need any help. I just don't want it.
So the concern for Joe Scoffer is whether the wind is down or not. Luke's got the right club. They just can't afford the wind to turn in. So they're just holding tight a second. You may see them peek over at the flag on the 11th hole to see what the wind's doing. They're both looking left.
Just want to make sure it's still there. If it's there, then it's stock. Do you agree?
Yeah. This right now is stock.
Yeah, stock. It's been there for a while. Stock, same line. I'll move you if it switches.
That's a pretty confident caddy in Joe Scarborough. He's going to sit right away. The hitter knows.
Get you a number, bud? What do you think? I think it's the number. High 30s, the number. I think you go like 38 field. 11 more for the draw. Exactly. Like if I try to plan a draw, it goes dead straight. Correct. It will. Yep. All right, bud. See ya.
Different numbers for John Rahm because the Spaniard works in metric numbers. so this is in meters. Also a 9-iron.
Yeah, good.
Just right at the tongue.
Yes.
You're gonna talk about the
Exactly. I like the tongue.
Got her up off the bogey. Likes the tongue. Bunker there. It's a little in cut. Looks like a tongue, and it's usually a good target. Hitting it's another issue. Oh, got her up. Sticks his tongue out at the 12th.
Well, he was saying, you're aiming at the tongue. I'm aiming at the flagstick over there without the wind blowing.
Licking his chops. Got a chance for birdie. Get it back to 200 if it goes. And now Jordan Spieth hit the ball great today.
Yes.
Putter hasn't cooperated quite like it often does for Jordan. Good position here.
Heard him mention that the tower was the aiming point. That's left of the flag with a slightly right to left wind. So must be looking for a little baby cut shot. That's the line he set it off on.
Spinning again. Like, struck it below the face. It went nowhere. It's actually just spun backwards. I'm gonna start going off this turf. I think there's gorgeous. Yep. Gorgeous.
As usual, a lot to say.
There's a lot of talking and Michael does a lot of listening.
And now Rose, one back.
Always exaggerates that pre-shot practice. He says it's all just a feel. He tries to feel like he gets the arm more across the body in the downswing. It allows him to approach the club from a little better swing path. Great line if it's the right distance.
Oh, yeah, it is. And Justin Rose is going to have that at the 11th for a third straight birdie. And, stop me if you've heard this one, a share of the lead at the Masters. He's had the lead twice at the end of 72 holes, but he's never on the green jacket. Koepka.
Now the beautiful sound of that short iron. Making this all look routine, the three of these guys. It's anything but.
Today has been uncharacteristically accessible. It's just the 9th toughest hole. And there you go. Birdie, birdie, birdie for Harry Hall around Amen Corner. And it moves him right onto the cut line in his first trip to the Masters. As we mentioned, it was a memorable first-time experience for Ludwig Oberg. He only played in the Ryder Cup by the time he got to Augusta National for the first time. With all that promise, which is still there, is for birdie.
That putter that he's using was the putter he
What?
used in said Ryder Cup.
Am I?
Back to it prior to the
I
Pirates,
will,
who
and
played very well in the
I will.
26.
I will. You can let him out here, hon.
Sometimes going back to Old Faithful
What's
is a good
that?
idea.
Why? You're not gonna hurt nothing. It's gonna rot away. It's just dog piss. You can go outside and you can't get out.
So, Rom. Goddard still with a birdie putt to come. Rom has this to get to +4.
I can take him for a walk in a few minutes. He'll be fine. He ain't gonna pee on it. Leave him out here, hon. He'll be fine. You won't pee. You won't pee. What do you? Let him out. Let him go. He's been in and out all day.
Another one.
Why? Why would you do that?
The coats, the
I'm not worried
nuts,
about.
This putt's gonna have some.
You ain't gonna come in. Just leave him alone, hon.
Left hand side.
Turn off the heat.
Here's what we know.
You don't care what you do.
They should make the cut.
Makes you feel like better. Turn off the heat.
This to get to 4 over.
Just looks like cut enough. Still 3 is no damage done. We've got the par 5 in front. And it looks a whole lot different from what he was in round 1. Round 1 he looked confused, doubtful. Unlike the alpha that John Rahm is, today's got a lot more of that look in those Spanish eyes.
Boy, Terrell Hatton. Eyes focused. 5 under. Looking for more, but that did not.
What are you doing out there? What are you doing out there? You being a good boy? Are you being a good boy? Huh? Are you being a good boy? Yeah. Yeah, you are. You are being a good boy, huh?
Bogey 11, just to get it right back.
Yeah.
Just a baller, isn't he? He loves to play. He loves to compete. Now, I mean, goodness, 4 wins on the PGA Tour in very short order.
Ranked in the top 10 in the world. It's the changing landscape of golf.
Jordan Spieth at 11 for birdie.
It feels like ages ago, doesn't it, when Jordan Spieth was the #1 golfer in the world and winning tournaments and major championships.
He's got 2 venues, including this one, to play in this year where he's won majors.
10 put him a putt.
And seeking that PGA Championship win to complete the career Grand Slam.
And we've got some career slam watches this year. Brooks Koepka needs the Masters and Claret Jug. I asked you off the air what you thought a leading score might be at day's end. Just looking at the conditions. And even with the wind not up, we're seeing what a test Augusta National is today. You liked 6 on.
I like 6. I think 6 is good. I'm always going to harken back to Bob Jones, who, in his commentary about golf course setup, once wrote that good play should be rewarded with a round in the 60s, i.e. 69. So 4 of those are 12 under. It's a very fair setup that they have over here, and we're seeing now that if you hit quality shots like Justin Rose just did, you can make birdies. But if you miss on the wrong side of the target, you will get tripped up very quickly.
Justin Rose to tie the lead. We've said it a lot. He's done it a lot. Only one man, Tom Weisskopf, has more runner-up finishes at the Masters without a green jacket. 4
Justin
birdies
Rose.
in his last 5. Justin Rose is on the move. Tied with Sam Burns and Rory McIlroy at 5 under. Rose at Augusta National. It just seems a ring to it. 20 previous appearances has come so close. The response
6 left track. Game covered. 55 hole.
Let's see what he and Fletch come up with here. Let's get you up to his countryman, Terrell Hatton. It's longer than he wanted, but this is to go 6 under on his round today.
Settle down. Okay, that's going to be uncomfortable. 3 feet coming back. Acknowledges that. Terrible. Settled on 9 iron. Always impeccably balanced. Does a beautiful job of holding his spine angle throughout the golf swing. Watch a number of golfers, you'll see a lot of lurching and power creating moves where Justin, it's like he turns back and forth around his spine, and the arms are just an extension of that.
We've seen good bounces, but that was unusual.
It doesn't matter. I don't think he knows that right now. How about this break?
Well, if anyone has earned a good bounce or two, maybe Justin, take a look. You think this is terrible?
It's the rake. It's the edge of the rake. And kicks it back towards the green. Fortune, fortune, fortune.
That's like 55, right?
He's had a couple of roses this week. Oh, that one did. And that becomes not an easy second shot, but a very manageable par.
It's certainly easier than what it might have been.
Spieth. Any day of the week, this shot can undo your Masters. He's going to test every bit of his short game wizardry. Deep but dry.
You lay down. Here, come on. Here. Hey. Here.
One more. Kepka.
Wedge.
Nope.
Backbunker yesterday. Safely on today with a good looking birdie.
Down.
Keep the 90th Masters tournament within reach anywhere, anytime. Visit masters.com, download the official app, and sign up for the Masters newsletter.
What would you like the power to do? It's a question I ask myself every morning. Not on the way to the course, everyone knows, but another one. How you guys doing today?
What are you doing?
A course that connects, teaches more than just a golf swing, and builds community while building futures. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Watching Amen Corner live is unforgettable. But knowing what could happen next is something else entirely.
This angle tends to favor left-handers.
So it bodes well for him.
From this spot, players have a 16.2% chance to score birdie or better.
IBM is helping the Masters use AI to bring fans even closer to the fairway. A smarter business can use AI
talking to himself.
To make more of every moment. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
It starts as a rumble that builds and swells into an unmistakable roar. Every ounce of anticipation released all at once. It's not just heard, but felt, because sometimes there are no words.
And Jordan Spieth. How about this shot based on the hole location? In other words, sometimes on Fridays it's over there on the left. This one, where he is now.
What makes it awkward is just that slope that cuts across Jordan on a diagonal that kind of works from about 4 o'clock to about 10 o'clock on your wristwatch dial. So the first bounce is a little unpredictable, but this lob wedge in his hands is like Excalibur with Merlin. I mean, it's a weapon. I mean, if there's anyone who can pull this off, it's Jordan Spieth.
And that qualifies as a good shot, right?
That was decent. I think he was looking for a little bit better than that, but it's so unpredictable, and we've seen players from that angle have the ball kick away from the green and leave it off the surface. So you'd rather give the putter a chance of success.
Mark, I dare say we'll hear and see this one multiple times this week, especially if Justin Rose is putting on the green jacket Sunday night.
I mean, the fact that it hits the end of the rake, pops up, doesn't go in the bunker, and kicks straight back towards the green, that is super, super fortunate, because if it doesn't hit the rake, it's in those bushes over there and you've done. If it kicks in the bunker, we haven't seen much success from that greenside bunker either. And now as far as second shots go, he can put the putter in his hand.
No one's had more leads at the end of a day at the Masters without winning than Justin Rose. In fact, only 2 men have had more ever. This for birdie to go up by 1.
Settle down. Okay, not bad. Putt up the hill from right to left. Not too much bother. Would have loved it a bit closer, but it's doable.
Second at 11 for Ben Griffin.
212 yards down the hill, likely 6-iron of sorts. And a little forward kick would help.
Rose with a par putt to come. Only Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus have led after more rounds. Masters tournament than Justin Rose. He's got a share of it at the moment. How about the par putt here for Jordan?
I feel like this is as easy as you're going to find. A little to his left, and it's almost straight back up the hill. This one, a cup or so, maybe more outside the right edge. A real comfy look for a right-hander. It's going to hit it, Jordan.
I thought it was in twice.
It's defying gravity.
Wicked. Just wicked. And the Wizard denied a par 12th. Back to even where he started the day. Very major championship.
You gotta hit it.
Condition here today, and major championship kind of a scorecard for Jordan.
Rose rehearsing the putting stroke in the background as Brooks steps in.
He's for a share of 9th. If it goes, it goes. And Brooks Koepka is being heard from. Count up the birdies. 5 of them today.
The addition of that mallet putter to the bag has made a world of a difference since he's come back to the PGA Tour.
Here is the 2-time Masters winner, Scotty Scheffler. He's just picked up another, and he's 2 under.
It's an even par for the day, but it's not been as sharp as Scotty would have liked. He doesn't like seeing the ball go left with that driver, and that one was pulled. Fade not operational right now.
And so the usual suspects making their presence felt here. Sam Burns with a couple of pars to start his second round. Justin Rose, he's going to see his birdie streak end at 3. Given what could have happened here, a par would be most welcome. And he can't take advantage of the rake or the break.
That stroke was awfully lethargic. Fell in love with the line, just forgot to hit it. Squanders one, yeah. Should have hit through that one a bit more, we all know, but it's time to forget and move along. So watch the stroke back. And threw the ball, just not the conviction that he would normally apply to the strike. And that ball low was never going to climb the hill.
And at the 11th, Ben Griffin's third.
It's a quality play from the North Carolina resident. Beyond the hole a few feet. Nice little old school chip and run.
Tester for par coming up. Playing with Seb Straka and Justin Thomas. Up to 13, third shot for Ludwig Oberg.
Going in high with a lot of spin to the back hole location. The problem with that shot selection though is if you come up short, the ball's going to come back to you. I question that third shot selection for Ludwig. I'd be more prone to, in a sense, something in low that skips up the hill.
Brooks Koepka back at the Masters. Now back where his career really flourished. PGA Tour. Back in the fairway, it would appear. Tracer likes that one. Let's watch this one from Griffin for par.
Called a tester.
Oh, A+.
Testing, yeah, and passed with flying colors.
We talk about first-time participants who have a legitimate chance to win, with no offense intended to any of the others. But Ben Griffin would fit that mold. Chris Goddard would fit that mold, would he not?
No.
Jacob Bridgman into that mix. Those three guys are the tip of the American spirit as far as young golfers go right now.
Rose on the tee at 13.
Wind freshening back in this alcove of trees.
Bad. No, you don't chew on that.
You're going to miss.
No.
You're going to miss to the right-hand side, because anything down the left-hand side, you run the risk of 1,600 azalea bushes and or the tributary to Ray's Creek. There's a note, and you stand
Get in that
back
chair,
on
lay
that
down.
tee,
Lay down.
You can see that green tree that hangs over.
Get a chair, lay down. I know you're bored. I know you're bored.
You want to draw one.
You can't be chewing up my house, though. No. You can't be chewing up the house. You can't be chewing up the house. No, you can't. Get on that chair, lay down. Get up there, lay down. Get up there, lay down. Go on, get up there, lay down. Get up there, lay down. Get down.
We have listened to Jordan, Michael Greller, through the years at this 13th hole. Conversations about whether or not to go for it. Back at the 11th, Robert McIntyre.
Up and over the three pine trees. entry is for Bobby Mack. Pretty well done. A lot better a Friday for Bob McIntyre, 1 under through 10. Yesterday it was all a bit ragged en route to 80. 8 over par.
And he was giving his often spicy commentary to his own poor play. Learning the acoustics of Amen Corner. And Scotty Scheffler. Bogey this hole yesterday. What about this second shot?
He's a long way back. It seems like he's concerned about one of those limbs from the pine tree overhead. Ted's just going to confirm that that limb, if the wind blows, it won't strike the club face. That's the big concern. So it seems like we're okay. 222 total. That makes it about 195 to the front of the green. Set this off to the right. If you miss those hills, slope of the hills to the right of the green can help keep the ball towards the surface.
One-handed finish.
That's fine. That is absolutely fine off the Eric tee shot.
Compared to right of the green, especially.
Oh, absolutely. Well, compared even more to that ball coming out there turning left on the right to left wind.
Foot drop from the fairway down to the green, from where Gary Woodland is coming.
It's a beautiful spot to look at all of Amen Corner from the top of this 11th fairway. Above the target, that green down there, number 11 looks like a thimble, and all you see is water. And of course, 12 in the distance.
Oh my God!
It's nice viewing, but not nice viewing if you've got the rubber end of a golf club in your hand from 200 yards. Down, the grip tells me Gary's going to try and flat this one down a touch.
What are you doing?
See that chicken wing follow through, keeping the face open so the ball doesn't go left.
What are you doing?
Just overcooked.
Don't let the dog out.
Short circuited today by double bogey at the second, but one over for the tournament as day 2 continues from the 90th Masters.
Man, I could really hit that ball. I miss it every day.
Well, maybe we should get you back out there, huh?
Hey, Gramps, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Is that you, Mike?
I need you to be my eyes today, okay?
You got it. Less grip, more hip.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think I should do here?
See if you can try it left hand low.
What you think about that?
I think you got 17 holes to go.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Same time next week?
Same time next week.
What's the difficulty playing off a pine straw? Would he be able to shape a shot from there and get it anywhere close to the green?
I doubt it, to be honest.
We're still in this.
Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us, with free 1-year memberships and discounted tee times.
Did it hook? What a shot!
As we champion the next generation who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness.
There are millions of Masters fans out there, and most aren't anywhere near the tournament. But for 30 years, IBM has helped the Masters bring fans closer to the moments that made it legendary. Like AI insights into every shot and personalized ways to follow your favorite players. A smarter business can use AI to give fans more of the moments they love, no matter how far they are from the fairway. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
Sam Burns, 3 pars to open round 2. Jordan Spieth, second shot, 13.
Play for Jordan. Taking it all the way down the left-hand side. The farther left you go on the layout, the more level slope that cuts the green in half.
Back at 11, McIntyre's third.
Scotsman, he's got the chip and run in his bag. Grew up in Oban, Scotland, right in the Scottish Highlands. And he's played his share of links golf in his day.
What?
Justin Rose second at 13. He's going to go the other way, it looks like.
It's just how you see this whole.
Looking for snacky poos, huh? What's that? What is it? And that might not be no good. Let me see.
Bob Jones' ode to the old course and to some great designs.
Ed made this. I don't think it's any good though.
Great links courses in the United Kingdom.
No, I would throw that away.
Oh, I want to try.
Well, try one, but I would throw.
On the approach shot.
No, I would throw it away.
See that on 13.
You get sick. It's no good. Teriyaki.
Started the day 2 under.
Creole.
Dropped back to even.
Lily, it's really no good. I
A
can tell
birdie
you.
at 8, another at the 10.
Huh?
Welcome back where he began the
It's
day,
like got a
and
lot of
now
salt in it. Lots of salt.
Get it up and down to the 11th for par.
No, close it up and throw it away because the dog will get into that.
Underrated short game. It's a very simple action.
Zip it back
The
up.
club goes up and out.
And throw it in the garbage.
First, we're going to get rid of the
Thank you.
traffic buzzing around the golf ball. Maintain
Your
nice
fries are in there and the
focus.
thing, you know.
So what's the
Those
simple
little
action?
fries in the shelf in the pantry.
Narrow stance.
Bottom shelf, the little French fry things.
Cross the ball a little bit.
Uh-oh, this guy hit a heartbeat. Woo.
There it is. Contact good. Now a little spin. Okay.
15 out of 157.
A little bit ticklish.
It does leave that putt above the hole, but I think you trust Scotty. Ben Griffin on the green a long way away at the 12th.
Almost the longest putt you could find side to side on 12. Ben.
Oh, Ben Griffin!
Come on.
How did that not drop? He did a little half lap around the cup.
It's directly behind the hole, and all he can do is laugh. Surely it's got to go.
Okay.
Ben's still smiling. It's all sunshine and roses for him. A few years ago, was working in finance. Had gotten out of golf. Was convinced to come back, and now he's a multiple winner on the PGA Tour and playing in the Masters.
Brooks Koepka, second shot at 13.
Sweeping hook with a long iron. Brooks going after this green in 2. Hit the green in 2 in round 1 and 3 putted for par.
Good news, a lot of green to work with. But won't be easy. Neither will this. Woodland, third at 11. It'll have some bend, will it not?
It will, but it's uphill.
As opposed to Scotty's, which was shorter.
And as the wind now freshens with all this bright sunshine, Grant, the humidity will drop a little bit, and those greens will become faster, more glassy, slightly crispy around the holes, and those 3, 4, 5 footers become hair raising.
Justin, who's saving a spot in his trophy room. As you get here at the Masters. But this is the year. Number 21. Spieth is a
same routine every single time. Little left, use the slope.
That putt to tie the lead again. Bogeyed his first hole today. Bogeyed the 12th. Par putt for Gary Woodland at 11.
Uphill makes that a whisker easier and he converts. That's a beautiful save from right of the green for Gary.
Keeps him at 1 over. Scotty Scheffler still with a par putt to come.
Whoa.
I love this new angle we got of
great.
Thank you, thank you.
Azaleas and the sunshine.
You in the game?
There, and of course the pond
Yep.
and
That might be Minnie. Yep, that's Minnie.
a good view of this downhiller for Scotty Scheffler to remain even for the day in 2 under.
It's over on top of the refrigerator.
Yep.
We're over there.
He has lived inside the top 10 at the Masters. In his 6 previous starts, the 2 victories, of course, but a 4th place finish last year. Tied for 10th in between his 2 Masters titles. Scotty, along with his wife Meredith, just welcomed a second bundle of joy to go with Bennett and Remy. So they have a foursome. Third shot for Spieth at 13. Not that he needs it, but he'll get a read from Justin Rose. To 12.
Slow down, ball.
Folks.
Thought it was going in the rough.
Surrounding this tee shot.
Truly is one of the best viewing spots in all of golf.
Gary is 46. Over that left side is 43. If we can still block consideration elsewhere? Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Mighty man.
like it is today, I think we play what we
Watching on YouTube, looks like.
Remember, we felt some help on several shots, felt some hurt, and we kind of did right. You know what I mean? Yep. I think you play what you're feeling today. Feels right to left a little bit. 150s. Great. Part of that time. That's perfect, great.
Ted Scott with all the information, including the number 143, which carries the short left part of the front bunker. And they're playing for a right to left breeze with just a whisker of hurt, which is opposite to the forecast. We've seen stranger things. You're on number 12, 9-iron.
It is a really good one from Scotty Scheffler. Mini fist bump to Scott. It's a putter for Koepka from behind the 13th, and here's another new look for you this year, a new angle. You see just how uphill it is.
He went where I thought I was going.
All in all, pretty handsome from up there. In practice, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you'll see a lot of players play from left side of 13 in preparation.
Koepka's going to have that to go 3 under. Woodland at 12.
He too has 9-iron. That's ample club. Just a chippy one.
the second straight day. Justin Rose to again tie the lead.
Wind got him.
I've seen players hang this one high on the left-hand side.
Wind carried you a little bit. Nice shot, though.
Out of that almost right at contact. Near the blade was fanning on the way in. And blocked that, and that is a chance squandered.
Which will frustrate him more, the third shot or the putt?
I think the putt.
But he's right there. And just thinking about Tom Weiskopf, I mentioned the only player with more runner-up finishes than Justin Rose. There are some similarities. 1 major title, 5 runner-up finishes in majors for both men. Both greats of their generation. McIntyre at the 12th. Oh, this is great.
Oh, nearly bounced right in.
It was nearly perfect. And, only words of praise from McIntyre at 12 today. Spieth for birdie.
And as usual, Justin Rose in the background there. Constantly working on the putting stroke as Jordan misses on the high edge. That's been commonplace from that left-hand side.
This is Harris English.
Little long.
Great run you'll ever see on a Sunday from a player who is not in contention. It got him back into the Masters with the tie for 12. Here he is at 11.
Earned the nickname Hands Harry when he was at the University of Georgia for 4 seasons. And soft touch around the greens.
Speaking of Harry Hall, and we saw birdie ain't in corner, added a birdie.
Got to get up there to get that.
4 in a row for the Englishman Harry Hall.
Par.
Who's in line to make the cut. Koepka for birdie.
That was a nice stroke.
Brooks, Koepka up and down birdie at the 13th.
This is gonna work out for him right here.
Moved it to 3 under par.
Nice.
And Koepka is tied for 5th on to page 1 of the leaderboard on this second day of the 90th Masters.
Stick it close, Willie. He's got to stick it close.
They never tire or rest. They evolve. Because only time reveals what you're truly made of. Can you endure? Perform at the highest level.
Nice.
When it matters most. That's what it takes to be an icon.
Hey Ted, did ref see that?
Oh, he saw it. Were you aiming for the sand?
All my weaknesses come from you.
You just have some work to do, buddy. Get it out.
Quiet on the course.
Great shot.
What was that?
Great shot, Mike. You heard me.
Oh, I know. I just wanted you to say it again.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Thanks, Gramps.
For what?
For everything.
It's white knuckle time. The questions have been asked repeatedly. Can you do it?
No, thank you. Qualify.
Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us.
Is this enough? It
With
is!
free one-year memberships and discounted tee times.
The shot of a lifetime!
As we champion the next generation who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
His masterpiece!
Rory McIlroy making his way to the first tee for his second round. Masters, where he is the defending champion. Sam Burns, even par through 4, 5 under for the tournament. Grant Boone, Mark Emmelman, delighted to have you with us wherever you are around the world. Welcome to another glorious day at Amen Corner. World number 1, Scotty Scheffler, trying to win the Masters on an even year for the 3rd time in a row. He's got this one for birdie at 12.
And it's not too complicated.
Got a chance.
Oh, Threes are good. He knows that. I'd love to have seen that. The three will work just fine. He's the ultimate marathon kind of guy. He understands major championships are 4 rounds. There's no need to force the issue. You just stay in contention in that peloton right in behind the lead. Let them take the headwind and accelerate right towards the end. And he's the ultimate master, like a Tiger Woods, for argument's sakes.
And Harris English saves his par from short and right of the 11th. Even par's tied for 18th. Along with Jordan Spieth, among others. Back at the 12th, Robert McIntyre. His tee shot took a peek at the cup as it went past. And only Chris Goddard by an inch has been better.
Thank you.
McIntyre. In fact, think about the lefties we've seen at 12 today. We talk about it every year, how the hole sets up better for a left-handed player. Mike Weir, Brian Harmon, Robert McIntyre.
And a few lefties have won this Masters multiple times, and Bubba Watson, and of course Phil Mickelson, and
what the?
Beautiful too.
Too hard, Willie.
7 over. If he finishes with a little bit of a flourish, you can see some weekend action.
8 over. And again, then doubled promptly first hole, but he's been working his way back, and even with a bogey at 11, this birdie at 12 for McIntyre at least gives him a chance. Woodland saved par at 11, trying to save it here at 12. And so bunker saves first couple of days here at 12 for Gary Woodland. And back on the tee, Englishman Marco Pinch.
Uh-oh. Oh, hit the rough.
Powerful man.
Hit the rough.
Athletic golf swing.
Ah!
Lots of power. 9 iron is plenty of club for him. He's going to have to take something off this. Just a little chippy variety there.
Ooh, maybe chipping again.
It's actually not that difficult over there. We don't often see balls long and right of this green. He's got room to maneuver.
Goes without saying, there are a lot worse places to be than where Marco is. And now Harris English, he was tied for 25th going into the final round last year. Kind of plodding along until he got to the 13th. He birdied 13, 14, 15, 16, and tied for 12th on the number to earn his ticket back this year.
Sat down soon enough, so he'll have that awkward pitch shot over the corner of the ridge.
Chance to show off those hands again.
Yep.
Mid-flight pool.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what Campbell.
Marching orders from Manny Villegas, younger brother of Camilo Villegas. Long-time bagman for Seawolf. These two together are absolutely hilarious. And Seawolf can strike an iron, and I've rarely seen him aiming away from flags. That's on an aggressive line.
the tee at 13, Scotty Scheffler.
Trying his level best to turn that face over and somehow get that ball to draw. They'll match it all up.
Up ahead, the third for Ben Griffin.
Watch the eyes through the ball. See how the eyes almost look away and up. It's an idiosyncratic move of his. He makes it sing though.
Back on the tee here, Gary Woodland.
Absolutely laced one down here head high yesterday. Let's see if he replicates. Same thing. It's good now.
Scoring average today, 74 and a half. It's within a tenth of a stroke of yesterday's average. Third shot here at 13 for Thomas.
For my money, the best wedge player on the PGA Tour. Time and time again, he delivers shots like that. Soft arms, that arm swing always in balance. It's a skill he works very hard on.
Come back from injury as he did, you just don't quite know, do you? You have hopes, but test yourself after an injury, as Thomas has. It's a little bit nervy, and he has to be encouraged, especially how he plays.
Uh-oh, Hill got you. Look at this putt. Ooh, doggy.
You said it. It's not a shot we see very
I call
often.
that a false front.
It's not going the downslope, and he actually has less of a slope leading up to the green than what the players who hit the ball through the back of the green have to contend with. Multiple winner on the DP World Tour and known more for the ball striking than the short game, so this will is still challenging. He'll swing down that hill, keep that face a little open to get a little check on this thing. He's swinging like he wants to carry it all the way to the green. Which he did with a little sizzle. How about this?
Okay. That's the new way to play 12, maybe. On the walkway to 13. So, Sam Burns drops a shot at the tough fifth, which is often like a par 4.5. Sepp Straka for birdie, 13.
It's been a pedestrian sort of a day for Sepp. 2 bogeys, 1 birdie. Just hanging around, 1 over, 6 back. Seasoned campaigner Straka. He knows the drill. He's not going to go away.
Harris English over the 12th. A great side view of this slender, from this angle, slender green.
And it is a great view. If we stay here, watch how when the ball arrives close to the putting surface, now the angle of the slope will kick it to the left. Right there. And then it turns to the right, almost sidewinding up and over that slope. Very difficult to correctly judge and execute.
Ben Griffin for birdie to get it to 3 under.
Finally, someone reads that putt correctly. Look at Ben go.
Into a tie for 6th. Who says you can't win the Masters? your first go-round. Racking up the wins since last year's Masters. And back at the 12th, Siwoo Kim.
It's an area of the game he really struggles with. I would say he's always better with the broom handle putter, but here of late's had some success with this model putter. He's one of those guys, as well as when he strikes the golf ball, if he finds a way to make a few putts, he wins tournaments.
Just Thomas wedged it close. This for
What in the hell?
Even.
Ben Griffin's putt would have helped.
Oh shit.
JT looks healthy and well though.
Yeah.
Golf swing's in good working order. I love the fact his hands on the putter are more on the side of the club. He used to have the hands a lot on the top, and I felt like that sort of scuttled his ability on the greens. But it looks like he's on the way north, heading in the right direction.
A par putt for Harris English.
Now, if you want to see fundamentally sound, watch this. He's blessed with height, so he doesn't have to crowd the golf ball. He just stands naturally to it. The arms hang to the side. The grip pressure is
Rob, that was
negligible.
Rob. That was Rob.
And this blade swings like a pendulum. Uncanny. And if he misses, you get exactly the same reaction as what you would if he made. Unreal mindset.
The rough, the rough, the rough.
Number 20 ranked player in the world. Harris English drops a shot to 1 over. Here's number 1, Scotty, second at 13.
That's his driving 3-iron, so he's having a go from 245. Better start turning.
Uh-oh.
And it goes. A splash for Scheffler at 13.
Oh no. Scheffler went into the water. If he makes a hole-in-one, I win $1,600 if he makes a hole-in-one today. Come on, Chef.
Misses on the safe side, weak side figure me of the hole, and he hasn't look. But it's so awkward off that side sloping lie up there in the fairway. Got a crosswind, ball way above your feet, long iron in hand. It's easy to get in front of one and hang that club face open.
Now the head hangs a bit. You try to gather and make a par. Second for Woodland.
So he's down the grip just a touch, with the ball above his feet. He's eyeballing this.
Oh, that isn't likely to stay.
It was just a few feet from covering and getting to the green, and if it did, it would have been close. Right now, it's in the water.
Hao Tong Lee. This is a birdie putt for a 30-year-old from China, now playing the PGA Tour. And technically, as a rookie, we've seen him for all these years, played the Korn Ferry Tour for years. And just as a frame of reference, this is the middle tee time of the 31 today. So we're halfway through. And his time around aim in corner really turned his opening round in a positive direction. It was really buoyed by the fact that his second shot at 13 stayed up. Even though it was inside the penalty area, he was able to play it. He pitched up and made birdie. And here he is, even par. Look at the tee shot of Marco Pinge.
It's exactly a carbon copy of what he did in round one. Low burning draw, leaving at 190 miles an hour. That's incredible.
Nothing to sneeze at by any means. Pinge will have a go of it, as Scotty did. Scotty's in the water.
Really is just looking to try and find it so they can figure out exactly where the ball crossed the hazard margin of the penalty area.
Glad to have you with us today, day 2.
Woo, baby.
The
Woo, baby. Woo, baby. Woo, baby. Woo, yeah. They're all going, wow.
He's keeping a close eye on how Tom will do right now. Our international team captain for the matches in Medina.
Yeah. Nice and lock.
We've got 3 golfers in exactly the same area of the tributary.
Woo, no.
Ted Scott showing off the athletic skill. He'll do anything to get a good yardage.
Woo!
Three over par was the cut line the day began. You see 53 players. You would think it's going to drift to 5. You don't know, but conditions aren't going to get any less firm as the day goes along. Could get harder. We'll see.
We're certainly seeing the greens begin to take on that shade of tan. They go through like a color spectrum. If they're soft and receptive, they're dark green. And as they get lighter and eventually white, almost like a hazy shade of white, then you know it's real and things are firm and fast. You can see a little tan spot showing up over there on the greens as they continue to just bake in this glorious sunshine we're having in the Georgia springtime. Very low humidity out right now and the wind blowing. All those factors contribute to greens drying out.
McIntyre to go first here with his 4th.
He had his issues on this par 5 in round 1. Found the green in 2. Putted the ball off the green for the 3rd. Ended up getting up and down for a par 5. Needs to do that again now. That made a beautiful sound, didn't it?
That'll be for par.
80-yard eagle on this hole I got. Woo!
This would have been a hole where he would hope to keep moving up the leaderboard as he did with the birdie at 12, but best he can do now is stay put at 7 over and then hope for a big finishing kick.
Up and over. Not a bad, not a bad.
5 has an outside chance, as far as I'm concerned. 4's guaranteed. And Scotty is using the equidistant rule to get relief here. You can see he's moved all the way to the left-hand side of the fairway, the same distance from the target as what he would have been where the ball crossed the penalty area margin. So he's playing the angles that Bob Jones would love. This is sort of down in that area where Rory McIlroy was last year in the final round. The flag was a little shorter, and Rory dumped one in the penalty area. Under the hole, not bad. Outside chance at saving his par 5.
Max Homa at the 11th.
Making real gains with the golf swing, Max Sablet. He's been working really hard. Went back to his original swing instructor, and they're going in the right direction. Trying to recapture the form that took him to a few wins on the PGA Tour.
And now the fourth shot for Gary Woodland.
From down there, it's so curious. It's like an optical illusion from that area playing to this back hole location. It looks so much closer than the number. And you can see the upslope, but somewhere in the back of your mind, you just know you cannot afford to hit it too hard. You don't want to putt from above this hole. So hard to get it all the way back to the hole. And he did that. That'll be devilish down the slope.
And we showed you Sam Burns dropping out of a tie for the lead. Terrell Hatton has joined it. Terrell Hatton is 7 under par today with 2 holes to go. And has moved it to 5 under par, tied with his Ryder Cup teammate Rory McIlroy.
What a score. Currently finished as 4 under. What golf course is Tyrrell playing? That is incredible golf given the conditions.
I can't wait to hear about it after the round. We hear about it during the round from Tyrrell most days.
Well, one thing's for certain, as accurate as what he is, he plays the game of precision, which the conditions right now are requiring. When conditions get firm and fast, precision is required.
There you go. Tied with McIlroy, as you saw. This is Haotong Li. And a birdie putt at the 12th.
We're now really beginning to get covered up by all those shadows as the sun moves overhead behind the trees, behind this 12th green. Depth perception hard when you've got so much of that dappled shadow to come through. Not his best.
Scotty for par at 13.
Unforced error. Tee shot in the fairway, has a go at the green, poor long iron shot, and a costly 6 on the scorecard. And you hate to do that. These par 5s, the 4 of them, are perennially the easiest hole on the golf course, and 6s do you no favors.
It's a hole that Scotty has played half a shot under par in his 6 previous Masters. Johnny Kiefer playing with Haotong Li in this 2-ball to start the second wave.
His time will come. He's too good not to make a success of it on the PGA Tour. He's long. He's got a little swagger, lots of self-confidence. He's won on the Corn Ferry Tour.
And now, McIntyre for his par. Can he'll afford to drop a shot here. Okay. A watery 5 for McIntyre. And has a slim hope making the cut. Scheffler still with a bogey putt to come. Gary Woodland. this one out for par. Hao Tong Lee, par putt at 12.
Safely in. Nice two putt in the end.
He flipped around his Thursday. Heard him in corner. Time he was 2 over. Birdie 13, eagled 15, and shot to 71. So we're 1 for 2 in par saves from this group, all of whom hit it in the water. Gary Woodland to try to break the tie. He will break the tie, but he wants to break it with the par.
He made a very nice save back on the 11th from about the same range. That one was up the hill, though. This one's fast downhill.
He saves at 11 and 12. Down at 13. Amazing, though, for Gary Woodland to even be here. He took that emotional win in Houston a couple of weeks ago and just take it back. Homa for birdie at 11. It is a bogey 6. And Woodland every golf fan I know pulling for him. And even some who don't follow the game, hearing his story, cheering him on. Scotty for bogey. Back to 1 under for the tournament, 1 over for the day, 3rd bogey. You'd be surprised if Scotty is not in good position for the weekend. Great position for Tyrrell Hatton.
I'm winning right now, Junior.
Got the round of the day going. He's tied Rory at the top.
Oh man, I'm in -1. See, look, those guys are all +1.
There are millions of Masters fans out there,
I just gotta
and
make
most aren't anywhere near the tournament.
That's one of these
But
guys
for
make
30 years,
no, they have to
IBM
make,
has helped the
and I just
Masters
made it
bring fans
80-yard
closer to
eagle.
the moments that made it legendary.
80 yards out in the
Like
hole.
AI insights into every shot and
For
personalized
an eagle,
ways
because it was
of
a par
following
4
favorite
hole.
players.
I put it in on my
Smarter
second
business
shot,
can
and it
use
was
AI
80 yards.
to give fans
Boom,
more
went in
of
the
the
hole.
moments they love, no matter how far they are
I
from
was,
the fairway.
I was,
Let's
I was
create
+1. I
smart
hit the
business.
Eagles. It made
IBM.
me -1. That's what I've been holding.
Measured.
I'll show you the scorecard. Look, I'll show you the scorecard right now.
Obsession. Because details.
This shot right here. Look, right
Far
there,
from an overnight
7.
sensation,
That's
this
2 under
is the
par.
result of exacting patience
Oh yeah.
and craftsmanship. Because there's one thing that always holds true.
This is
When
the
you care
final
about
hole.
the little
This is the
things,
9th hole.
the
This is the
big
game I
things
just set up. I
fall
threw it out
into
there, and
place.
3 guys joined up. Randos joined in. You call them randos because they're random players, and they're all masters, like me.
You know, I always say if you have time to scroll, you have time for a
And you
call.
didn't hear my song yet, did you? My new song for the show.
I'm great. How
The
are
guy
you,
made me
man?
a song for the show, and he made me a song.
Where you going?
My Fu Manchu mustache. Remember when I had that big Fu Manchu mustache? And he used that picture. Wait till you see it. You'd be like, holy crap, Grandpa. Zippy Land made it for me. The guy's named Zippy Land. Free. He didn't charge me nothing.
Day 2 of the 90th Masters continues.
Oh yeah, he can do that. You got to watch him because, you know, when you're playing rough with him, like last week he bit me in the hand.
Wow, look at
I went like this, and I was playing with him like, and he jumped up and he bit me in the hand. Not good. You don't want him to bite. So you got to watch that one, because he'll bite you. He's got some jaws on him.
Good scores out there. I think the whole locations are a little more
Oh yeah.
accessible than
You gotta be
yesterday.
careful. This guy's in the rough.
Firmed up a lot
Look
yesterday.
at.
It's getting firmer around
Oh, he
this
messed up
afternoon.
big time. He's hurting big time.
How is that in the bunker?
Because he landed in the bunker. He was in the rough, and you don't hit as far when you're in the
He
rough.
was like right there.
I know, but no, it hit off and came back. That's a cement wall right there. See that?
We've seen players laying up from different spots at
He's
13.
having a rough time of it. He'll still be up.
We'll get with this whole location.
Yeah,
I just
really,
got to
it's
make
choose
par
your
and I'll
own
be all
adventure,
right. I
really,
should
when
win the
you get to
game.
lay up. You can go way up the left, like where we saw Rory last year.
Unless this
Or
guy
you
makes
can
And
go
you're on the
way
show,
right,
just to let
so
you know.
change your angle.
Okay.
It's really
Look at
you get the choice.
that's a good third shot. But now that was for
Distance
par. Now he's shooting
to
for
any
bogey.
angle. I think for the whole location today, I would prefer to be up the left
It
hand
took
side.
him 3 shots to get on the green one.
Like
Normally,
yesterday,
could just
I would prefer to
get
be
there
the
just
left
barely
side.
on the drive.
Homa at 12.
I can't play this game anyway. Not like the big guys. Where'd you go? You're hiding. The big guys, the players I watch, Julian, they shoot like -6. I'm like, holy moly. That's a birdie every other hole. That's a nice up for a second shot. He's going to get par. That's what I got. 11 inches, 21 yards.
How about that front bunker with today's hole location?
A pretty good spot. I think you
Sit.
prefer to be on the surface, but probably better than over the back today.
Went
You've
too
got
far by.
plenty of chance with
Still
the
up.
from there.
Here's
Dang
Harris
it.
English. Third shot at par 5, 13.
Shit.
Good shot there, perfect lead. Pretty straight putt up the hill.
Naoyuki
I
Kataoka
feel like that was a good shot.
into the Masters for the very first time.
For birdie. Now this is my par shot. I got to make this next shot.
Japan Open.
This right here.
Yep.
Beat among others Ryo Ishikawa,
Oh, this guy.
participant, and Adam
Mid
Scott
man, this is a
was
birdie
the
shot.
as well.
This is for.
A great tee shot.
This is a
here
par
yesterday.
4. Oh wait.
Good luck this way.
If he makes this,
Posing here. Imposing. Second shot coming up.
Certainly not as nice in the back
He
bunker
makes
as
this,
you would
do
be in
you
the front
leave?
bunker today.
no, he would. He's at +1. Would be at even with me. He ain't gonna make it. He's gonna roll right on by.
Here. All right, hinge.
It's hard because it's fast
Fourth
greens
shot coming
10.0.
up.
But guess what? The
Second,
championship
that
greens are
tributary of race
13.0. The greens are like
People
glass,
saw
Julian. You're
different
just
angles
tapping the
for
ball.
those who
Goes.
hit it in the water.
It's like these guys, the Masters. Those
Yeah,
greens,
Marquez Joseph
they're like
draws quite
glass.
Close. Obviously feels like
That looks good. That's looking
where
good.
he's gonna do best from.
Oh, he's gonna get a double bogey here. You ready to play your game? All right,
And you
we'll
have
let you
hit
play
all of
after
these
this.
shots.
I'll
Monday,
put the
Tuesday,
golf game up
Wednesday,
there.
but
We'll turn this off.
Yeah, I mean you
And
don't.
I got it all set up. There's your stick right
You
there.
don't prepare to hit it in the water, but you have
Why
to
do I
sort
need
of
the stick?
be
That's
ready
what you
for
play
any
with.
eventuality and
This.
try all the shots around the
Oh,
greens. Part of
I
the
thought you
fun of
meant
the practice
this.
here
No,
is
no.
finding all those spots around the greens.
Uh oh.
You can't get to
Oh.
all of them, but you got to try most of them.
Now I gotta make this.
I think
10.
See players.
I don't know. It's
they're out
doesn't move. Just hit it in.
so far to the right that it actually stays up and they have a shot.
Come on, stay there. Boom.
The yellow line.
Bang. Boom.
Do you win?
Yep. Watch.
The ball is so far above your feet on that second shot that
Yeah,
it's very
of course
easy to leave it a long
For
way to the
sure.
right.
Wait, we're not playing 18, are we?
Sometimes on your downswing when you feel like you're going to lose it right, you can make
We're
sure.
I don't think we're playing 18. I think I set it up for 9.
His name's No
Kemp
Good
for
Words.
birdie.
Yeah. Bang. I hope I don't have to. Well, if I do, I have to. If I have to play the rest, I have to play it. Can't quit. I'm in the lead.
Says the captain.
But I don't know if I set it up for 9 or 18.
I think probably 9.
I think 9.
Great
I
character
think
too.
they
Oh,
do
he's
more
fantastic.
of it, probably.
Most
I
of,
had the greatest.
most of
I
the
had
tour's
the
favourite player.
good
He's the
shot.
character.
Let's
He-
see. Yep, I
He's
win.
always good energy.
Look.
And when he's making putts, he's hard to beat.
Yeah.
Good game, guys. And I get my experience points go up.
me ask you about Harris English as we watch him line up this putt for birdie.
Close this
Last
up.
year, 65 on Sunday at the PGA Championship.
Let's see
tied for
now.
second. Never really in
I'm
it.
gonna end this.
Still a T2.